Hey YouTube, today I'm going to be reviewing the Logitech Wireless Action Controller 2. This is the second version of the controller. I cannot comment on the first one as I do not have it, so yeah. Anyways, first and foremost, the aesthetics of the remote. Now, this is a very nice looking remote. I don't know about you guys, or girls, whoever's watching this, that if you'll find this as aesthetically pleasing as I do. However, I very much like this remote. Now, to talk about its functionality a little bit. So, it has the vibration button right here, which only functions when this is plugged into the PlayStation 2. However, the model I have here, the dual shock things in the corners here, actually seem to get stuck. I don't know if this is a common problem with the remote or if it's just mine. I'm going to assume it's just mine for this scenario. Yeah, anyways, it also has the mode button here, which is for analog and just a regular D-pad here. So you can use it with your PlayStation 1 games as well. You have the two analog sticks, the four face buttons, start, select, L1, R1, L2, R2. You get the idea. So anyways, how well do they work? Now, first and foremost, some buttons on this controller work better than others. Now, the D-pad here in specific works absolutely amazing, and I'll get more on that in a moment. Now, first and foremost for the analog sticks. They're very sensitive, which is nice. They have a flat surface as compared to the regular PS2 or PS3 remote, which is now rounded, and it's very comfortable to hold with the analog sticks in your hands. Now, with that said, there's also a flaw with holding the remote. While you're holding it, I don't know about you guys, but this remote is too small for my hands. However, I needed a wireless PlayStation 2 remote, so I settled for what was available to me. Now, the four face buttons here. You hear me clicking them? Yeah. They work, but the thing is, they come out of the remote a lot more than they would on the normal PlayStation 2. So you actually have to press more button than you would with the regular remote. Now, normally this wouldn't be such an issue. However, it actually does seem to hinder some gameplay abilities. And it's the same problem with the shoulder buttons as well. Now, does this make the controller unusable? Absolutely not. It still functions perfectly, which is actually why it was the official wireless controller for PlayStation 2. Now, more on the D-pad, as I was saying before. I'm going to bring in the Saturn Joypad controller converter that I reviewed in my previous video. That'll be in the description below. Anyways, so what you can do is you plug in the receiver of the wireless Logitech controller into here, and then you plug this end into the Sega Saturn, and voila, you have a perfect radio frequency wireless controller on the Sega Saturn that also supports analog, which is awesome, and the D-pad here. Now, this D-pad isn't particularly perfect for PlayStation 2 games, however, it is perfect for Sega Saturn games. And it is absolutely a blast to play with this controller because, well, the official controllers for the Sega Saturn, although I love them, the cord is way too damn short. Long story short, if you're looking for a great wireless controller for the PlayStation 2, and you're willing to look past its flaws, this is the controller for you. However, if you are even slightly bothered by these flaws, I recommend you look elsewhere for your wireless solution. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe below.